All of you, good morning, sitting offline as well as online. And today, as you people can see, we'll start the revision of chapter Poverty as a Challenge, third chapter of economics. And in this chapter, we'll discuss various kind of questions, maybe 1 mark question, maybe 2 mark, maybe 3 mark, maybe 5 mark questions. We will discuss, and you people can write down the question, up to you. If you don't want to write down, good, keep it in your mind, and you are supposed to answer me. If you are not clear with the answer, even then no problem, we will discuss the question answer. So get ready. So no need to open your books and all that, just listen the question very attentively. Online, you also be attentive, raise your hand if you know the answer. Same is with the offline, right? First question is, these all are 1 mark questions, can be asked in your exam. When the health of a person suffer due to deficiency of nutrients in food as per his daily requirement, he or she is said to be the victim of malnutrition. Very good. Malnutrition means he is not getting enough food. Next question. What helped West Bengal in reducing poverty? In West Bengal, poverty reduced. If you remember, you have done it in the chapter. In Punjab, poverty reduced. In Andhra, poverty reduced. Now, Tamil poverty reduced. But here question is, what helped West Bengal in reducing poverty? How poverty reduced in West Bengal? This is the question. Any one of you? Online? Offline? What helped or why in West Bengal poverty reduced? That is definitely due to land reform measures. Measures, steps taken by the government in which particular category, in which field? That is land reforms. Reforms in the field of land. That is known as, and we can say due to land reform movements, in West Bengal poverty reduced. Next question is, how many people in India live below poverty line? How many people in India live below poverty line? So data is mentioned in your book, and it means you people are not reading the book thoroughly, particularly your NCERT book. You are supposed to read it. Hanji? 270 million, 270 million. So that is 270 million, 270 million people in India, they are below poverty line. Means so many people are extremely poor in our country. Means below poverty line means they are not able to fulfill their food requirements also. So government is helping them a lot. Next question. In rural areas in India, the accepted average calories requirement per person per day. I repeat, in rural areas in India, yes, Bhavna?
Ma'am, 2400.
That's correct. 2400 calories per person per day. In rural area, I repeat, the calorie requirement, that is 2400 calories per person per day. And if we are talking about urban area, like where we people live, in our areas, what is the calorie requirement of one person per day? That is, yes, Bhavna, once again.
2100.
2100 calories per person per day. Now here question it is, in rural area, calorie requirement is 2400 per person per day. In urban areas, city areas, calorie requirement is 2100 person.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
Is it with everyone or with some of you only?
Ma'am, yes.
With everyone?
Ma'am, yes, actually your voice is cracking a lot and we are not able to hear the proper question.
Okay. So here I'm not having any kind of signal or something like that, facing any kind of notice is something, I mean, everything is going on very well, maybe some network issues, otherwise so. So here, that is in a rural area, calorie requirement is 2400. In urban areas, calorie requirement is 2100. Now here question is, why in a rural area calorie requirement is more offline, and why in urban areas calorie requirement is less offline? Why in rural areas, offline students, why in rural areas people need more calories, more food? What kind of hard work? Physical hard work, that's correct. Because in rural areas, people basically do physical activity. And whenever people do physical activity, automatically calorie requirement, the need of calorie requirement increases. But in urban areas, basically physical activity is quite less, but mental activity is more. So calorie requirement is also less in urban areas, and in rural areas, calorie requirement is more. Is this point clear? In rural areas, I repeat, because of physical hard work, requirement is more. You're looking outside again and again, please. And in urban areas, calorie requirement is less because of lack of physical activity. So it should be clear to you. Next question. What is the most difficult challenge faced by independent India? Right now, which prominent challenge we are facing? Anji? Insufficient jobs, poverty. The biggest problem in our country, that is poverty. Poverty is due to insufficient jobs. Poverty is due to lack of proper utilization of resources. Poverty is due to more number of children in a family, or we say one of the second most populous countries of the country of the world. So prominent challenge which we are facing, that
मैम
is,
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही.
what can we do now?
Ma'am, no, now you are audible.
Ma'am, yes, now you're audible, ma'am.
Okay. Maybe some technical issues can be there, so we are helpless in that. So the prominent point here we were discussing, that the main challenge which we are facing in India, in independent India, that is poverty. Next question. What is the full form of PMRY? What is the now at this age, all of you listen. At this age, all of you answer should be like this. Ma'am, may I give the answer? Response should be like this. January month is going on, and end of February, March, your exams are going to start. Answer should be like this. Ma'am, may I give the answer? There should be race. Prabgun, yes.
Ma'am, Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana.
Perfect. Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana, PMRY. I repeat, Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana. And this PMRY got started in 1993. 1993. So I would like to suggest all of you here one thing. There are number of schemes along with number of years. Sometimes some students can't wrote all that. Sometimes there is a confusion. है ना, कि instead of 1993, sometimes we write 1998 or something like that. So, and the abbreviation PMRY, Swaran Jayanti Gram Sabha Rozgar Yojana, Antyodaya Yojana. So many schemes are there launched in various years. So for few days, keep this PMRY 1993. Just feed all the same name on your phone, PMRY 1993. And instead of keeping the name of your friend, say your name, the name of your friend is Jaditya, for example. So delete Jaditya and write down here PMRY 1993. Whenever you will dial Jaditya, what would appear there? PMRY 1993. So automatically, वो क्या हो जाएगा? When you will dial again and again and again, you don't have to learn that. It would automatically saved here. Is this point clear? So that is the easiest way to learn the years as well as a name, which if we are not clear, we are not able to learn it otherwise, right? So here point which we were doing, What is the full form of PMRY? That is Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana, which started in 1993. Now here main point. What is the main motive of PMRY scheme? Nothing to cram in this. Common sense. What is the full form of PMRY? Offline. Now, what is the aim or objective of this scheme is to provide what? Jobs. So these are common sense based. Now, we don't have to learn it. Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana means what to provide? Rozgar provide karna hai bhai inhone. Rozgar is job, employment opportunity. Okay. Next, what is the full form of SGSY? What is the full form of SGSY? Now, the full form of SGSY is Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. SGSY. Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. Now, when was it launched? It was launched in 1999. All this we have already done. Nothing new. If you remember, we have done the thorough flow chart we have done on the blackboard. So, Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana 1999. Now, what is the main motive of this Yojana? It's clear again from the name. Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. Common sense, offline. Online. Online. No one? Okay. Now, let's understand the meaning of Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. Gram ho gaya. Swaran Jayanti means 100 years. Leave that. Gram, gaon. Swarojgar, self-employment. We are to create self-employment opportunities in Gram. Gram means what? Rural area. To provide self-employment opportunities for the people, particularly living in rural area. Is falling under which yojana? That we call it as Swarojgar Gram Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana, which was launched in which year? 1999. Is this point clear? Okay. Next, what is the full form of PMGY? Pradhan Mantri. No, PMGY. Pradhan Mantri is correct. Gram Uday Yojana. Gram Uday. Gram ko Uday karna. Gram matlab rural area. Uday matlab to rise it. Gram Uday Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Gram Uday Yojana. Now let's understand the meaning of it. Pradhan Mantri Gram Uday Yojana means what? It means Gram ko hi uday karna. It means what? Instead of providing job to one particular person, to develop whole of the village. Now, how to develop whole of the village? Definitely by providing more and more employment opportunities or providing all kind of facilities in the rural area. So, I repeat, here Yojana is Pradhan Mantri Gram Uday Yojana. PMGY, Pradhan Mantri Gram Uday Yojana. इस योजना के अंदर क्या है? Is there any Jaditya in 9th B also? Okay. So, according to this Yojana, पूरे के पूरे ग्राम को उदय करना, rise करना, develop करना in all forms. And once, and what kind of development can be there in the rural area? Maybe primary healthcare centers to establish there, maybe primary educational centers to establish there, maybe to construct proper roads and instead of kacha roads to construct a pakka roads and all that. Maybe proper water facility, maybe proper sanitation facility, maybe proper employment opportunities, self-employment opportunities for the people living in the rural area. So these all come under what? Pradhan Mantri Gram Uday Yojana. Is this point clear? So yojanas are very simple and clear. You should know the meaning. And here it is. When was it launched? Launched in 2000. 2000. So if any one of your meanings are not clear from these yojanas, let me know right now. So PMGY, Swaran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana.
Ma'am?
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, once repeat PMGY, please.
PMGY is Pradhan Mantri Gram Uday Yojana. Gram Uday Yojana means to develop a particular village thoroughly. What kind of development? That is maybe to open healthcare facilities, basic healthcare facilities here, maybe, and can be a primary education centers here, can be a pakka roads here, can be a sanitation there, can be a water facility there, or can be to provide job opportunities for the people living in that area. प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम उदय योजना, पूरे के पूरे ग्राम को उदय कर देना, पूरे के पूरे रूरल एरिया को डेवलप करना is known as प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम उदय योजना, which was launched in 2000. How many years before? Almost 20 years. Okay, next. What are the two methods of estimating poverty line? Two methods. We have done it. Again, this revision is going on. We should know about it. Two methods of estimating poverty line. Any one of you online? Two methods. Yes. Yes. Where's Prabhu?
Ma'am, income method and expenditure method.
Very right. Two methods of estimating poverty line. Now let's understand the meaning of it. Two methods of estimating poverty line means to know about the poverty in any country. There are, what's your name, bache? What's your name? Dilpreet, are you attentive? Are you listening? What is the question? Tell me. Poverty line. Is this a question? I need proper answer. Okay, let me know the answer. Hanji, tell me. So two methods of poverty line to know about poverty line, that is income and expenditure method. First method is income, second is expenditure. Now let's understand the meaning of it. More the income you have, automatically more expenditure would be there. More income means what? Less poverty. More expenditure means what? Less poverty. Is this point clear or not? Jitna zyada you will have more money, automatically you will spend more. खर्चा ज्यादा करोगे, ज्यादा पैसा होगा, ज्यादा खर्चा करोगे. ज्यादा पैसा means poverty is less. ज्यादा खर्चा means poverty is less. So level of income and level of expenditure tell us about that poverty line. We are poor or we are above poverty line and all that. Next is, what are the two main causes of poverty in India? Two main causes of poverty in India. What? Two prominent. Anji? Two main causes of poverty, nahi bache? Yes, Madhav.
And lack of capital and lack of resources.
No, resources. So we are quite rich. India is quite rich in resources.
Unemployment and illiteracy.
Not exactly. Think more about it. 5 mark question, you people have done it. Jaditya, no. Arshin, yes. Arshin. Arshin.
Ma'am, unemployment, British colonial rule,
Okay.
and increasing rate of population.
Perfect. That is high growth rate of population. First major cause of poverty, high growth rate of population. Second major cause of poverty, low level of economic development under the Britishers. When we were under the Britishers, no major development took place. So low level of development under the Britishers actually responsible for this, plus high growth of population. That is also one of the major cause of it. Next, what is a full form of NSSO? NSSO. What is the full form of NSSO? Any one of you? Offline? Online? Chayang? Chayang? Are you here?
National Sample Survey Organization.
Yes, Ashima?
National Sample Survey Organization.
Sayan,
National Sample Survey Organization.
perfect. Both of you have given correct answer. NSSO, National Sample Survey Organization. I repeat, National Sample Survey Organization. Now let's understand the meaning of it. National Sample Survey Organization basically do which kind of activities performed by this department? That is to collect or to conduct survey regarding poverty. Next, which are the poorest states of India? Poorest states of India. Two prominent states, Bihar and
Bihar and Odisha.
Bihar and Odisha. That's correct. Poorest states of India are Bihar and Odisha. Next, how is poverty defined by the World Bank? How is poverty defined by the World Bank? Means according to World Bank, which country is poor country? Who can be a poor person according to World Bank? Any one of you, offline, online. Don't be after Pakistan every time. Huh? No. Write down, or you can note it down in your mind wherever. That is, poverty is defined by the World Bank as living on less than $1.90 per day per person. Means a country is where per day the person is getting less than $1.90. If whatever we are earning, that is less than, in a day, that is less than $1.90. It means we are poor according to World Bank. Is this point clear? Okay. What is a major reason behind huge income inequalities in India? Very simple, and all of you, we are quite familiar with this term. We always say in India, there is huge income inequality. Some are extremely rich, some are extremely poor. Why there is so much huge income inequalities in India?
Lack of education, lack of healthcare.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Unequal distribution of land and their resources.
Perfect. There is unequal distribution of land and other resources. Simple. We can say we are not parallel, so we can't use the term. We stand nowhere in front of Ambani's. We stand nowhere in front of Birla's, Godrej and Tata's and Ambani's. Why? Because there is huge unequal distribution of land and other resources. Maximum land and other resources are actually captured by these rich landlords, rich persons, rich businessmen. And whatever is left, that is with we people, common people. Next is, which organization? Now, all of you should know the answer, particularly offline, those who are mentally, I guess, and physically present here. Which organization carries out survey for determining the poverty line? Which organization conducts surveys for know about the poverty line?
BPL.
Hanji? Repeat. Yes? Anyone else? Offline. Which organization conduct survey regarding poverty line? Yeah, poverty. Yeah, very right. NSSO, National Sample Survey Organization. Next question. How do you define vulnerability to poverty? How do you define the vulnerability spellings? That is VULNERABILITY, vulnerability. How do you define vulnerability to poverty? Vulnerability means what? Any one of you online, what is vulnerability?
Exposure.
Exposure, you can say, yes. Risk, basically we can say. Exposure is also correct, but risk is perfect point of this. So question is, how do you define vulnerability to poverty? Vulnerability to poverty is a measure which describes a greater probability. Probability means chances, possibility. Probability is there, chances is there, chances are there that certain communities or certain group of people, certain communities कौन सी हो सकती हैं? Maybe scheduled caste, so called, maybe backward people, maybe people living in the tribal area, maybe people living in the remote areas. All these peoples, they will remain poor even in the coming years. That is vulnerability. Risk है, chances है कि people living in the backward areas, remote areas, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, they are much more prone to poverty. वो ज्यादा उनके पॉवर्टी पूर होने के चांसेस आर मोर. वल्नरेबिलिटी ज्यादा है, रिस्क ज्यादा है. एक्सेप्ट दीज कम्युनिटीज, इवन विडो वुमेन, physically challenged persons, they are also much more vulnerable to poverty. वो लोग भी, उन लोगों का भी पोर होने के चांसेस ज्यादा होते हैं. विडो particularly the lady is not literate, पढ़ी लिखी नहीं है, and there is no one to taking care of that lady. Plus physically challenged people, they can't, sometimes they are not in a position to take care of themselves. So such people are much more to poverty. They are vulnerable to poverty. Meaning is clear, vulnerability? Okay. Next question is, how does a country measure its poverty? How does a country measure its poverty? Every country, use an imaginary line. Imaginary line, like we call it as a poverty line. If you remember, we have done it. Persons whose income is more than that particular income decided every year by the government. If they are above that, APL. If they are below that, BPL. Now this line, इस line से ऊपर, इस line से नीचे, this line is an imaginary line, and which is considered very important to know about the poverty of any country. Okay. Next is, what is this already we have done, so I'm not going to repeat it. What is the accepted average calorie requirement in rural and urban areas? I guess all of you know it. 2400 and 2100. 24 in rural area and 2100 in urban area. Okay, next question. Who advocated that India would be truly independent only when poorest of the poor become free of human suffering? Who said the statement? Poorest of poor become free of human suffering. Who gave this statement? So this is Aditi Narula. Yes, Aditi, that is Aditi. Okay.
Mahatma Gandhi.
That's correct. Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, next. Which scheme? Now that you should know about the scheme.
Yes, ma'am. Mahatma Gandhi.
That's correct. That's correct. Which scheme was started in 1993? That's very good. The answer should be like this. The teacher is picking the question and answer. That's correct.
PMRY.
Very right. Okay. For how many days NREGA provides employment opportunities? Employment, so not opportunity, employment. For how many days NREGA provide employment?
135.
Hanji? 100 days. Now let's listen about this small term, NREGA. NREGA.
100 days.
That's correct. NREGA, that is National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. I repeat, National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. This is NREGA. So according to NREGA, which was launched in
100
2005,
days.
that's correct, bache. That's correct. According to NREGA, which was launched in 2005, under this scheme, 100 days employment would be given to the extreme poorest parts of India. In the initial stages, under NREGA, government selected 200 poorest districts of India. In those 200 poorest districts of India, government decided to provide jobs to the people living in that area for how many days? 100 days. कि एक साल में 100 days के लिए jobs would be given in those selected 200 backward districts of India under NREGA. And if government is not able to provide jobs to the people in those 200 districts of India initially, तो government ने क्या कहा कि we would give you compensation in the form of money. अगर हम if we are not able to provide you jobs, अगर government jobs नहीं दे सकती किसी भी reason की वजह से, तो what government would give to the people living in that area? Money. Instead of job, money would be given to them. This scheme became very successful, and later on it expanded in 600 more districts of India, and later on expanded everywhere almost. So this NREGA, which was launched in 2005, it promises to provide 100 days job opportunities, not job opportunities, again I'm saying the same, 100 days jobs to the poorest states of India, districts of India. It is a duty of the government, and if government is not able to provide 100-day jobs to them, would provide them compensation in the form of money. This is NREGA. Full form of NREGA, it is National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. National, पूरे nation में. Rural, the गांव area, village. Employment, to provide job. Guarantee दे रहे हैं. Guarantee Act. Is this point clear, all of you offline? Online? Himanshu, clear बच्चे? So National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Okay, next question is, which country of Southeast Asia made rapid economic growth, fast economic growth, resulting in significant decline in poverty? Southeast Asia, which country of Southeast Asia? Southeast Asia में we have prominently India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, China, Myanmar, Thailand, all these countries, right? Now here question is, which country in Southeast Asia made significant decline in poverty? Means poverty declined very rapidly, fast, reduced. Which country do you think? You people, we are resident or inhabitant of India. So just imagine about all these countries. Which countries rapidly showed development? All of you know it.
China.
China.
That's correct.
China.
That is China. We know it very well. China, there is a rapid economic growth occurred, right? Okay, next question is, which social groups, this also you should know, offline, you should know about it. Which social groups are most vulnerable to poverty? Vulnerable to poverty. Which social groups? Huh?
Schedule caste.
Scheduled caste, scheduled tribes.
Unscheduled tribe.
That's correct. That's correct. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe people, they are much more vulnerable to poverty. इन लोगों के poor होने के chances are more, ज़्यादा होते हैं. No doubt scenario is changing, but still we can say yes, it is here. Next question. Which states of India have been a significant decline in poverty? In India, there are a number of states. In which states of India, out of all these states, which states of India
Kerala.
have shown a significant decline in poverty? That is Kerala. And in Kerala, decline in poverty is due to? In Kerala, decline of poverty is due to? What is the reason?
More investment in education and healthcare.
That's right. And
Human resource development.
call it as human resource development. In West Bengal, we have done it.
High literacy rate.
No, in West Bengal, poverty declined due to land
More
reform
investment in
measures.
healthcare and education.
No, land, everywhere we can't fit this point, healthcare and education. In West Bengal, it happened due to land reform measures. In Tamil Nadu, in Andhra Pradesh, it happened due to PDS system, public distribution system. Ration shops were opened by the, still, ration shops are found everywhere. Andhra and Tamil, people use this facility given by the government, that is in the form of PDS system, public distribution system, ration shops. To these shops, essential commodities are available at a very cheaper rate for the people, those who are living below poverty line. राशन शॉप में हमें सामान बहुत सस्ता मिलता है. If rice market में price of 70 kg, 100 rupees per kg, ration shop में we get rice for 10 or 5 rupees per kg. But it is available to the people, those who are below poverty line. And in Punjab, poverty has reduced due to, all of you should know the answer. In Punjab, poverty has reduced due to green
Revolution.
That's correct. Green revolution, enough production in the fields led to more prosperity, more growth in Punjab and reduction of poverty in Punjab. So there are number of states in India where poverty has reduced due to various reasons. So any doubt if you have less than 1 minute, few seconds, I guess. Any doubt if you have?